Hey everybody, that's Hannah DeCurligan. I am a sales director with Mary Kay, and I am here to show you how to use all of our Glamour products. I'm going to use a few of our other products too and try to give you some quick tips as fast as I can. I'm basically with no makeup on right now. I have used all my skincare, moisturizer, eye cream, and so now I'm starting with a fresh, clean, kind of scary face. Okay, so y'all, the first thing I do is I'm going to do our wrinkle fill, and I know this is not part of a Glamour item, but I do have a few spots that I'd like to fill in. So y'all, this product basically, I know this is crazy, but it's kind of like spackle for your face. It just fills in the lines that you may have. And if y'all notice, I just put it on with the actual tip of the product. This is a Time-Wise Repair product, and it's called Time-Wise Repair Wrinkle Fill. And it basically just fills in the line. So it's from the Time-Wise Repair line, right? So I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to show y'all a couple of products before we get started on our foundation. So Mary Kay has 5 different foundations, and today I will be using what's called CC Cream. And CC Cream is very forgiving. There are only... Okay, so there's very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. So only 5 shades. The best part about CC Cream, it's a foundation. It has a built-in concealer. It has a built-in moisturizer, and it does have an SPF. So we're looking at SPF 15 for this foundation, and it's called CC Cream. Okay, people who like to on the go, don't like a lot of heavy coverage, might want to try CC Cream. Okay. Our next foundation is called Cream to Powder. And y'all, it is in a compact. This is it right here. And this is the cream foundation that dries to a powder. You can use a sponge or you can use a brush, like a foundation brush. And let's see, you can either use our blending brush, which is this one right here, real thick bristles, or you can use our, let's see where my liquid foundation brush is. I'm going to show y'all in the makeup brush set. So yes, Mary Kay does have our own makeup brush line, and it has 5 brushes. It is $55, and it comes with 5 brushes in this case. And for some reason, I don't have my liquid foundation brush, so I'm going to show y'all. Part to it real quick. It is $14, and it's the one with the angled head. So you can actually use that for the Cream to Powder foundation. The Cream to Powder foundation stays nice and sanitary with your sponge on the side. Okay, so that's Cream to Powder. We also have a Luminous Wear foundation, which is for more people who have drier skin. It is our skincare line foundation with the 3D complex. So if you use our 3D Miracle set, this is a foundation that's actually a treatment for your skin. So if you have drier skin, you'll use the one with the pink, and that's Luminous. And if you have oilier skin, you will use the matte, okay? And matte is purple, right? And it just matte, y'all, the different foundations we have and the different coverages, it's just your preference. It's what you like. Some people like a heavier coverage, some people like a lighter coverage, and all of these foundations are buildable, which means you can put multiple layers. And you will see me in this video. I use CC Cream, and my all-time favorite, our last foundation, is Mineral Powder. And y'all, I always like to say, if you're, in a rush and you don't have a mirror, it comes on this foundation. This Mineral Powder foundation is very finely milled. It is powder, but it is foundation. And if y'all can see, it has like a little dial. You can turn it off and on, and you would use a Mineral Powder foundation brush to put this on. It is this brush right here, just a round, dense brush. The Mineral Powder can be layered several layers. It's an all-day, no transfer makeup. It gives you that airbrush finish. So that is our Mineral Powder foundation. And so now that my wrinkle fill has dried and filled in, oh, look at that, filled in all my little lines, I am going to go with our foundation primer. #1 product, y'all. I love it. It helps even out your skin tone. It evens out your skin texture. And then your makeup lasts twice as long. And y'all, I'm actually using it with a foundation brush today. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the foundation brush, and I'm going to dot some areas, and I'm going to blend away, okay? You can use your hand, absolutely. This brush, I'm trying to think of what one of my friends said. If a kitten and a bunny had a baby, this is what it would feel like. Y'all, it's so silky smooth, and it really just brushes into your skin. Also, this foundation primer helps with oily breakthroughs also. So that's foundation primer. All skin types, all skin tones, and you can use any foundation over it, okay? The next thing I'm going to show y'all is our under eye corrector. Y'all, this is my all-time favorite. You might hear me say that a lot because I like a lot of the product, but this under eye corrector is meant to hide all of this. Do y'all see that? Dark circles. There's only one color for all skin tones. It is peach in color. And so basically I'm just going to put it in the eye area, and if y'all notice, I'm putting it on the eyelids also because I have dark eyelids, right? And so this is going to be blended in with either your finger or a little sponge. At the time that I'm making this video, we do have these sponges available. And so there are 4 to a pack for $12. I just grabbed one out. And y'all, you can use your finger, okay? I'm sorry, you can use your finger, not a problem. Or you can use a sponge, all right? And you can just dab it in. And y'all, what happens when you put this under eye corrector is it neutralizes browns, it neutralizes greens, all of the things, the plum. Look at the difference in the two sides already, just by using it this one little time. This helps camouflage in the eye area the colors that are in your eye that make them dark, okay? All right, so this is under eye corrector. I am going to show y'all 2 other correctors we have at the moment. And my favorite is called Ditch the Dullness, and it's a purple stick. And for people who have olive skin or darkening in their certain areas, I have a patch here. I like to put it here and here, okay, and here. Okay, y'all, I'm painting up my face, and here, okay? Those are the areas that I have shadows, and this purple color corrector helps with that. We also have a green color corrector, and they're both each $12. The green kind of goes for any kind of redness. Y'all, I don't have redness as much in my skin as some people have a natural flush in their face. I just have a few little broken capillaries that I'm going to use to camouflage. I'm going to use it with our bigger sponge, and y'all, this is a blending sponge. You wet it and it doubles. It like doubles the size, and when you wet it, it spreads the product. I'm just using it dry right now, which is totally fine. It spreads the product more evenly, and when it's wet, it gives you a thinner coverage, okay? So wow, I'm already starting to look better. Okay, I'm going to show y'all our concealers. Our concealers are the best ever. They kind of look like our under eye corrector, but they're specific for skin tones. There's a light ivory, a deep ivory, a light beige, which is what I use, a deep beige, a light bronze, and a deep bronze. And y'all, concealer is meant to hide any skin imperfections. This looks a lot like the under eye corrector in the tube because you have like a little doe foot applicator. And yes, I am going to put concealer. I do have a couple brown patches right there. But do y'all notice where I'm putting concealer? It's a bigger area. I have a little spot right here. This is meant to hide any kind of skin imperfections, okay? Concealer is a thicker consistency. And so you will see it when you put it on your face because it's meant to hide skin imperfections, okay, y'all? And so I'm going to use my same little sponge. And by the way, y'all, we do have a brush cleaner, and I'm just going to show y'all that while I'm talking about it. Our brush cleaner, y'all, it's a big bottle. $10 for a brush cleaner. Cleans all your brushes. You can use them for your sponges. You spray it on and use a towel and just wipe your brushes clean. Just so, yeah, y'all know we have a brush cleaner that is by far the best, all right? So concealer is next. And then I'm going to go with foundation. All right, y'all. So remember, I use CC Cream foundation. I love this foundation. There's a top and then there's a pump. And y'all, I basically pump a couple pumps on my hand. And I'm going to use that same blending brush to put my foundation on. And I'm going to use the camera. Y'all, I hate to say this, but it's kind of like goof-proof makeup. It's so easy to put on. As y'all notice, I'm not even using a mirror. Now, when we get to eyeshadows, I'm definitely going to use a mirror. But for this foundation, I am just rubbing it in, buffing it in with this brush. It is so silky smooth, and it covers, y'all see how close under the eye area? This brush that I'm using is $16. It is not part of our brush set, but y'all, all of the brushes will fit in that carrying case. I want to say I have, I'm sorry y'all, I have multiple brushes and multiple brushes, but I have probably 20, I got this caught, 20 or more brushes in my brush set. So you can stick all kinds of extra brushes in the little extra spots, okay? And I'll go over in a little bit what brushes come in the brush set. Okay. All right, so here we go. If you have oilier skin like I do, you might need a little powder over it, and we'll go over powder, but y'all, I do like to put mineral powder over this. And so the mineral powder foundation, by the way, y'all, I'm using light to medium CC cream, and I'm using Ivory 2 mineral powder. And the reason why I move up to Ivory is this is a tip I'm going to give you. When you have oily skin and it oxidizes on your face, it gets dark. And so those of us with oily skin have to go to a lighter powder foundation so that it doesn't create shadows on our face. So yeah, I just tapped it, and whatever lands in the cap, you use your powder brush. And the key to mineral powder is to tap off the excess, and then all you do is buff it on your face. Circular motions. I even do it over my eyes. Y'all, it's so easy to use. I love mineral powder foundation because it gives you an airbrushed look. And y'all, you want your skin and your face to be as close to your neck as possible, okay? So I'm not putting it on my neck. I'm just going down over the jawline, right? And we do have a foundation finder quiz on our Mary Kay website that you can go to your consultant site and take it. It will give you the colors in matte wear and luminous, but we can convert them to any color you'd like, right? Whoop, there we go, foundation. Okay, so eyeshadows. I'm going to show y'all these first. These are eyeshadows for dummies. I'm just going to say it. They're 4 different liquid eyeshadows. Yes, they are liquid. And so I'm going to put them on my hand, and I'm going to show y'all. They have a built-in eyeshadow primer. And y'all, what eyeshadow primer does, it keeps your eyeshadow from creasing and fading. And I'm going to put that on real quick while these dry on my hand, and then I'll come back and show y'all what these are. But these liquid eyeshadows are so easy to wear. You can blend them in with your finger, or you can blend them in with a crease concealer brush. All right, so real quick, I'm going to show y'all our eye primer. Our eyeshadow primer right here. And y'all, primer is meant to, it's on your eyes. And I'll give y'all another tip. You can wear it underneath your eyes too if your eyeshadow bleeds or your eye, and I'm gonna give y'all a tip about eyeliner. Try not to squeeze it all out in my hand, but we might have to do that. Okay, here we go. So it's white in consistency, and you really want to use your ring fingers. I actually put it on the wrong fingers, but not a problem. And y'all, I'm just gonna blend it in. You want to make sure you blend it all over the eye. The first time I used eye primer, I forgot it was right here. And when I came home, you could see where the eyeshadow actually stopped, right? Okay. I put a little bit underneath too. So that's eyeshadow primer. The, and I want to say eyeshadow primer is 14. It might be 12. Okay. The liquid eyeshadows that we have, I have them on my hand. So the first one is Light Beam, and we're going to go from here. This one's Pink Starlight. This one's Meteor Shower, and this one's Purple Nova. Very pretty, easy to blend, perfect for anyone who is not used to using eyeshadows, okay? I am going to show y'all powdered eyeshadows today, And I'm only going to use a few colors, so don't, I'm not going to get crazy, but I do want to show y'all all the different compacts we have and the eyeshadows. So the first eyeshadow compact we have is called the Petite Palette. It holds 4 eyeshadows, right? It's super cute, snaps, and y'all, the best part of Mary Kay eyeshadows is they're all magnetic. Nothing falls out. I like to say we're the Dairy Queen of makeup, right? Because all of our compacts are magnetized, nothing falls out. So these hold 4 eyeshadows, and that's called the Petite Palette. What I'm going to be using today is just the Perfect palette, and it holds 6 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, or 12 eyeshadows, or 4 cheek colors. All of them are interchangeable, and I'm just going to show you. I'll pop one out real quick. This is what our cheek color looks like. Okay, so you just snap it in to here. It's magnetized, so everything just stays, right? So I'm going to be using this one. Y'all can tell this is my personal, my personal one. I'm going to also show y'all the Mac Daddy, the big palette. This is called the Pro Palette. And this holds a lot. Okay, y'all. Oh my God, all these eyeshadows, cheek colors, everything. And this is just a guide. This is how it is in our book. And so it helps me to know what eyeshadows are where. But this is the big Mac Daddy of them all. So you can get any one of these compacts to hold, any one of your eyeshadows. The best part about Mary Kay eyeshadows is you pick the one you want and you replace just that one, okay? When you normally get a compact with 4 eyeshadows, you use 1 or 2, and you're stuck with the other 2 that you never use. Well, in Mary Kay, you can pick whatever individual eye color. You get a compact. It's a one-time purchase because everything in Mary Kay is money-back guarantee. You drop it, you break it, you tell your consultant, and she will replace it for free because she gets it in replacement for free from the company, okay? So we're going to go, I'm going to have to start talking a lot faster. We're going to start with eyeshadow. And y'all, I'm just going to use this lightest color, and I want to say it is Biscotti. And I'm just going to put it all over my lid, and then I'm going to move on to our mascara. All right, so see how I just put this all over the eyelid. It used to be called an eye wash. You just put it all over the eyelid, right? Now I'm going to move on to our brows. Y'all, we have the best brow tools in the world. Starts with the Brow Tool brush. This is a $10 brush, and it has a spoolie on one side, and it has an angled brush on the other. So I'm going to use this real quick, and I am going to kind of comb my brows in place. Wow, already made a difference. We do also have, y'all, a lash and brow building serum. So if you have problems with brows, you can actually, before you go to bed at night, you draw just a clear line. You can fill in your brows, and in 23 days, you have some serious growth, okay? $36, 2-month supply. It's similar to the product Latisse, but it does not change the color of your eye. You do not need a prescription. It's not $140, and this is 2 months for $36, yes. So that is called Lash and Brow Building Serum. I don't have a problem with brows. I have a problem with my brows growing too bushy. So that's not my problem, okay? All right, so I'm gonna use our brow liner, and this is called Brunette. We have several different colors. The best part about this, y'all, is it has a very, very fine tip. And y'all will see how I'm gonna do this so stinking fast. By the way, eyebrows start here, end here, arch here. Okay, I know that was fast, but y'all can watch this over. So I'm basically filling in my brow, and y'all, I'm Italian, and I don't have a problem not having brows, but I do have some sparse places. Okay, my sister-in-law was at her house, and I was putting my makeup on her kitchen table, and I think she was like fell out and said, "Oh my God, I never knew you did your brows. Who thought you needed to fill in your brows?" Well, you do. Okay, y'all, $14. Eye lift. Did y'all just see that? These two sides. This side is much higher, looks much better, has more eye space to put all your makeup on. Fantastic. $14. All right, we're going to do the other one. And y'all, all I do is feather-like strokes. I go to the bottom first. All right. I don't think I have the best shaped brows, but they're okay. And then I go along the top, okay? Make that little arch, because you always have one eyebrow that does better. We always say eyebrows are sisters and they're not twins because they're not going to look alike. and they totally look dark right now because I have no, you know, eyeshadow on. But it really frames your face, okay? And just practice with it. It's not like you have to be Speedy Gonzales, you know, you just, maybe some of y'all know who that is, but anyway. Okay, we also have a brow, volumizing brow tint. Okay, so if you want to have a tint to set your brows and volumize your brows, that's what we have. Y'all, it has a baby fine, small little spoolie that's loaded with a ton of product, okay? So how do I know which one to use? If you have hair in the eyebrow area, you're welcome to use this. If you don't have hair, I would start with this. You can use both. You don't have to use both. It's your preference, okay? And so I'm just gonna do a little, because y'all, I don't really need a lot. I really don't. I'm just kind of grooming them and setting them. A little bit goes a long way, but it does, if you have very sparse brows, it has little fibers in here, and they actually, that looks pretty good. It actually kind of gives you more than you have, okay? It's like a little cheat, right? Found the cheat code. Okay, and I actually use brunette in both. This is waterproof, y'all, so when it stays, it's there, okay? And this is volumizing brow tint. This is 14, and this is 14. All right, so let's keep going. I'm gonna go really fast over the next few things, but I'm gonna show y'all some brushes. So we have, this is called the eye crease brush. All right, and I'm gonna show y'all what to do with an eye crease. Everybody has different eye shapes, so you can look that up later, but I'm just gonna do a mid-tone. And y'all, we have highlights. These two are highlights. We have mid-tones. These two are mid-tones. And then we have accents, which are those two, okay? I'm gonna use a highlight, a mid-tone, and this is gonna go in the crease, okay? So easy. I'm not even looking in my mirror. I probably should, huh? Okay, crease. By the way, I think this color's called Hazelnut. So easy, y'all. And you just can play around, right? We have so many eyeshadows and cheek colors. You can play around, right? Okay, you ready? Next one is called the eye, what is this one called? Let's see. I love this one. This one, actually this one's the eye crease. The other one was the eye smudger. So back up. The little pointy ones, eye smudger. The half-sided one, do y'all see that? The half-sided one? This is the eye crease. Okay, so smudger there. The eye crease. I'm gonna look in the mirror for that. The eye crease is gonna go on the bottom corner, right? Y'all see that on the outside corner? And that's considered an accent color, right? So nice, so nice. And then we're gonna use that same color we started with, which is the lightest color right here. And we're gonna blend it all in. Y'all, it's so easy. And you know what? Some of you may not be going anywhere. You still need to look nice. Yeah, you still need to look nice. You don't have to do the full-fledged, you know, going to a party. But you can look nice in your home or on Zoom. I know a lot of us are doing Zoom appointments. And, you know, you have to look presentable. Those filters can only do so much, right? So, I'm going to do that last little accent color. Okay. I need a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the light color. All right, there we go. Y'all, that's pretty easy. I'm going to use our eyeliner. So we have a waterproof eyeliner. I'm just going to go underneath the bottom. That is not my waterproof eyeliner. I don't know where my waterproof eyeliner is, but it's probably in my makeup bag, which is right here. So let's get it out. All right, and y'all, I use black. We have deep brown, and we also have a steely. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this out too. So I am gonna use my black eyeliner under the eye. I'll show y'all. Black eyeliner. I'll be real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all a tip about if you have problems keeping your eyeliner on. It's a very fine point, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do the other one. I like that little cat eye look, so I do the little cat eye, right? And then I'm gonna take, y'all remember the angled brush that was on the dual applicator brush? I'm gonna take that angled one and I'm gonna dip it in this silver color eyeshadow right here. And I'm gonna set my eyeliner. And y'all, all I'm doing is just patting it in, and it is going to set it so that it will not bleed, okay? So if you have raccoon eyes, you know, by the end of the day, you might want to use eye primer, and you might want to go over your eyeliner with eyeshadow, okay? So we also have a liquid eyeliner, and it's in an ink pen form. It's so easy to use, y'all. It is an ink pen, and I'm going to show y'all how to use it. Super easy. And y'all see how close I hold it to the tip? It's kind of like a pencil, but it's in a, you know, ink pen form. And all I'm doing is little bitty strokes at the lash line. Again, this is waterproof, right? You can get as big or as little as you want. There's one eye. And then the other. So easy. Y'all, this is not my first rodeo, okay? Just gonna tell y'all. You just have to kind of practice. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when it's on, it's on. And I'm gonna show y'all two different things. So you can have a thick line, or you can have a thin line. So do y'all see that? You can make it thick, or you can make it thin, however you want to. I like the thinner line. And I do like to do a little bit of wing on the end. Do y'all see that? Just kind of lifts your eyes just a little bit. Yep. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is our cheek color. And our cheek color brush is the best in the world. It's three-sided. So you see this side, you see this side, and you see this side. So you can do cheeks, you can do contouring, you can do highlighting, you can do all of those things. So speaking of contouring and highlighting, Mary Kay has brand new contour sticks and highlighters. So I'm just going to show y'all real quick. They are all crayons, which means they are very creamy and easy to blend, and they stay on. So the contour sticks are shade 1 and shade 2. They're called Sculpt 1 and Sculpt 2. I happen to use Sculpt 1. And then the highlighter. And y'all, we do have powdered highlighters too. But this is the highlighter. And the highlighter. So where do highlighters go? They go on your cheekbones. Right here. Okay? Super easy. They create a cheekbone if you don't have one. Okay? Right? Cheekbones. What are contouring? Contouring is how you lose 20 pounds and you look so skinny in a mirror, right? And with contouring, we say contouring around here, 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 here. And y'all, I know y'all think I'm absolutely crazy. I don't contour every day, but it does make a difference when you take pictures. And y'all, you remember that same brush? Look, it just blends it right in. You can also use a sponge. And you blend it in so nobody can see it, all right? You don't want all these lines on your face and your head. But this creates an illusion of a skinnier face. I should have done one side so y'all could have actually seen the difference. It's amazing. And it's a very light touch. I'm not wiping it off. Okay, y'all? Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to do cheek color. And y'all, I happen to mix two cheek colors, but y'all can tell which one's my preference. It's this one right here, and it's called Shy Blush. So all I do is dip it in the brush. Never lower than your nose, never higher than your eyebrow. And you just work up. All right? So easy. I love me some cheek color, right? That looks nice. Okay, and then we also have a cream cheek color. Right now, as I'm speaking, we do have two cream cheek colors. Yes, these are my favorite. I hope they're still there when you're watching this. There are two of them. They're called Pink and Shimmer. So there's a lighter color. And there's Mauve and Glimmer. So I'm going to show y'all Mauve and Glimmer on this side. I use the darker one, Mauve and Glimmer. So y'all, super easy. You just put it in and you use your finger to blend. Super, super easy. Pretty much. Y'all, super easy, okay? And then we're going to set it. I know I need to do mascara, but we're going to set this with our translucent powder. Another favorite, y'all. Translucent powder. It is everything. It is white in color for a reason. It has light diffusing particles, which make lines and wrinkles less noticeable. And when you become my age, you're all about lines and wrinkles less noticeable, okay? You're going to use our powder brush, which actually comes in our makeup brush set. You'll dip it in, and then you'll set everything. You set everything. Now I'm going to show y'all something real quick. A lot of people have heard of the word baking. You can actually use this, not in your kitchen, but to bake on your face. And y'all, baking is just like a setting. You leave it in the areas that you want to have flawless looks, okay? If you don't know what baking is and don't want to bake, it's totally fine, okay? So you just leave it in that area, and you really should put a whole lot more than that, but I don't want to dump this over. And you leave it there for 10 or 15 minutes, and then you take this brush and you brush off all the excess, okay? So easy. All right, so I'm gonna do my mascara, but before we do that, we do have a mascara primer. So like we have eyeshadow primer, foundation primer, we have a mascara primer. And y'all, this is fantastic, okay? Give something for your lashes to hold on to. It is a conditioner that helps condition your lashes, so when you take your mascara off, your lashes don't come with it. I'm gonna put it on the top and the bottom. And while it's drying, I'm gonna tell y'all about our mascaras. It is actually a clear mascara. This is actually a clear mascara. Okay, so what mascaras do we have? Well, we do have waterproof, okay? And it is in the Lash Love family, so waterproof Lash Love. This is what the brush looks like. Combs out your lashes. We have a non-waterproof Lash Love, okay? Which is this one right here. Okay, non-waterproof. We have a waterproof, we have a non-waterproof Lash Love lengthening that has a curved wand, all right? We do have an ultimate lash mascara for a bigger, fatter lash. And this is the wand, right? So all of these mascaras are $15, including our lash primer, okay? And every one of our mascaras that are not waterproof are water resistant, which means you can cry in church, you can get caught in the rain, you just can't dunk your head underwater. You can go swimming though, right? The mascara that I actually use is Lash Intensity. It's $18, but it's worth every penny. Look at this bad boys. Look at the mascara wand. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on real quick. I'm gonna do the bottom first. Just because you open your eye real big, sometimes you put your mouth open to put your mascara on. And you don't want to mess up the top, right? All right, so this is, I know y'all can see how great this works. This is awesome. All right. Right, okay, let's get the top. And now your mascara, you can coat it multiple coats. I like sometimes to wear this one and another one on top, or put a waterproof on top of this one and making the Lash Intensity waterproof, right? Your mascara, you should replace every 3 months, just because putting it in, the wand in and out, does get air in your mascara. It also gets bacteria in there. And the last thing you want is an eye infection. So I'm also going to share a tip with you. You never want to share your mascara, okay? I don't care if you're in the same family. If you wouldn't share your toothbrush, you're not sharing your mascara. I had a sister sales director who had to have a cornea replaced because she used somebody's mascara at one of our events. Now, I'm not saying that's what caused the cornea replacement, but you do not share a mascara, okay? And if it smells, you need to throw it away, all right? Okay, how about some lips, and then we're almost done. Okay, lip primer. So it's a primer for your lips, pretty easy. It fills in lines and wrinkles and keeps your lipstick lasting longer. Mary Kay does not have a lip stain. We do have it every seasonal, we have it, but as of right now, we don't have a lip stain. We do have a mini liquid lip kit that goes on liquid and dries. I'm just gonna show y'all our regular lipstick. This is actually our lip liner. I love our lip liner. They're so stinking creamy. You can wear them as lipsticks. Kid you not. This happens to be dark chocolate. We have chocolate. No, we don't. We have nude. We have light nude, medium nude, deep nude. And then we have dark chocolate, rose, berry. Okay, so y'all, I'm actually using a powerful pink lipstick. One of my favorites, but I'm going to use a red lip gloss, okay? So, lipstick, $18. We have a semi-matte, semi-shine. We have a matte. And then we have a True Dimensions, okay? All $18. We have brand new Ultimate Unlimited lip glosses. And y'all, the best part about the lip gloss, again, it's 16, is it has a no drag applicator. And if you've never seen this before, it's weird, but it hugs your lips. And so, no drag. Hugs your lips. And guess what? It's not sticky. So if you went out and it was windy, your hair's not gonna get caught in your lip gloss. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, last thing I wanna show y'all is finishing spray. Because those of you that want to stay like this can actually finish your makeup with finishing spray. I am going to show you one other product before I do that, and that is oil mattifier. So as you can tell, I'm already starting to shine because I have a very oily skin. You can actually use oil mattifier to suck up any oil, right? Suck up any oil. You just pat it on, it dries clear. My little brother uses this because he is also oily, but he doesn't wear any makeup. So he uses this, keeps it in his van. Oh, it's not a van. Well, he works for FedEx, so I guess it's a FedEx van. And it dries clear, all right? The last tip I'm going to show y'all is for your concealer. So y'all, because I have such dark circles, I'm going to finish with concealer, but I'm also going to lift my eye at the same time. So I'm going to put concealer here, and a dot here, and a dot here. Okay, I'm gonna need a mirror to do this, all right? So, I'm gonna fill in right here where I have the darkest of my dark circle, right? Ooh, they're disappearing. And then I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna swoop it up. Did y'all see that? I just swooped it up. And that is gonna lift, oh my God, look at the difference, y'all. How creepy is that? It just lifts your eye. Okay, let's hopefully I can get this eye lifted too. And I'm just lifting the eye. Yes, okay. All right, so now I'm gonna use finishing spray. You shake it. I'm gonna have to close my mouth and not talk for a minute. You make an X and then a T. All right, so y'all ready? I'll close my eyes, close my mouth. Okay, my makeup is set for 18 hours. Not that I'm gonna wear it for 18 hours, but if you need to, you know it's set, yep. All right, so I just wanna thank y'all for joining me. I just appreciate all of your time, and get with your consultant, and if there's any product that you need, you can also comment below, and I can answer any questions that you may have. So thanks so much for joining me. Goodbye.